Alnwick Castle. As I say, it's pronounced Alnwick, but it's spelled Alnwick. There you go. So this is Alnwick Castle where they filmed Harry Potter. Harry Potter was filmed here. They played the, what they call it, with the broomsticks. The game, whatever it's called. I'm not really sure, I'm not an Harry Potter fan, but there you go, you'll probably be able to put it in the comments and tell me what it's called. Squidditch or something it's called. So this is where the moat was. There you go. That's where the moat was, where they protected the castle. Still like Harry Potter, you know. There you go. Some gargoyles are over there, out there, playmates. There you go. Can't see what they are, right? But there you go. That's the gargoyle things. Thingies.
I put it there for you and you just let it go.
There you go. Very busy today. Lots of tourists.
I'm like Harry Potter.
What are you guys? Are you guys into Harry Potter? I was.
Beautiful. Makes you wonder how they built these things in all them years ago.
Pretty expensive and fairly dry.
This is the coach of, state coach of the Duke of Northumberland, Percy family.
Various people have written histories of very expensive. For instance, my cousin Alnwick Castle wrote a very good book about
This is Dragon Quest. It's Dragon Quest. Some sort of arena for jousting or something. Some more gargoyles or whatever they are up there. There you go. Beautiful. Well worth the day out. Actually. Beautiful. Really nice. We live in a beautiful country, the UK. Proud to live here. The geezer on the horse is Henry Percy. Thank you. So thank you to some people that kindly walked behind me, stood in front of me for a change. There's portcullis over there, original portcullis. There you go. Fantastic, I love this sort of thing, a bit of history. You can freeze this and blow it up and have a look at it. History of the coach.
ended up with a pile of notes where I said,
Beautiful, lovely, really nice.
Like this. To get the two colours, I need a different kind of clay. Nowadays we call it kaolin. Used to be called pipe clay. It's a very fine white clay found mainly in Cornwall. There are some deposits around Coventry, but that's going to cost a lot to import it up to this part of the world, isn't it? Coventry, there's a big tile making industry there. Anyway, I mix a little bit of water in with it, so I've got a creamy consistency, and that's called slip. You may have heard of slipware, same thing. I then get one of these, a cow horn and a feather, or to you, a medieval piping bag. I pour the slip into the horn, and then I can use the quill to guide the slip into the impression. It's a messy job, you'll never get it right, don't worry. You're laying hundreds, if not thousands, of these tiles on tabletops, in an open covered shed not unlike this. Let them dry for 3 or 4 days until they're the consistency of a block of chocolate. I get a sharp metal blade and gently shave away the excess slip until the image appears and is nice and crisp. To get the glassy surface, you need a glaze. A glaze consists of a metal oxide. You're very limited in your colourways. If you use copper oxide, you'll get blues and greens. But this is by far the most common colour used. You use lead oxide for this. If you want to get it darker, add iron oxide. You can always get black if you add a lot of iron oxide. Lead oxide is really nasty stuff. It's very poisonous, so that's not going to be fun to use. You crush it up to a very fine powder and mix it in with beer. That holds it in suspension. You then slap the glaze over all your tiles. Meanwhile, my colleagues in my team, they've been making a big oven called a kiln, usually something like 2 meters square, something like that. I then stack the tiles up on edge like this, rather like a house of cards. For the first day, I dry them out gently at about 200 degrees. You don't want to go too hard, too fast, otherwise the water's still in the clay and it's going to instantly turn to steam and explode, so that's no good. Once they've done that drying, you then ramp the temperature right up to 1,000 degrees. The silica that naturally occurs in the clay combines with the oxide, and that's what gives you the nice glassy surface. You can then wait a couple of days for the kiln to cool down, remove the tiles, and then you can lay them on the altar floor in a lime mortar base. One interesting thing I find is that the edges of the tile are beveled. There's 2 reasons for that. When you take the clay out of that frame initially, you cut it with a sharp knife at 11 degrees. It's because when you're having that initial drying, laying them out on the tabletops, the bottom is drying at a slower rate to the top. If they were straight edged, they just curl up, and that's no good. Also, it just helps when you're packing them down into the lime mortar base. And that's all there is to it. But you lot, I've got limited places, you can make your own tiles using an industrial process called cheating. So who wants to make some tiles? That's fine. So once you've got the clay rolled out, take one of these cutters. I've got squares, shields, circles. Simply place it over the clay, use the root pin to press all the way through. On you go. All right, both teams, bring your broomsticks up to this end of the arena. Form a nice line either side of me. You might want to bring your bags, coach, with you.
This is my wheels for today. Free hire from the castle. So if anyone's visiting, make sure you book one. They are free to hire. Our quote and conveyance for today. Like I say, it's free from hire from Alnwick Castle. Very nice.
On your marks, get set, stop! Back you two. Go! I saw you turning around.